Mia and the Dragon Princess is a choose-your-own-adventure, live-action movie with a few game-like additions. The game is essentially a 1-hour movie in which you make decisions at all the crucial points that affect the outcome. Most decisions lead to branching story narratives with different scenes and different character interactions. Some of these changes are very minor and don't really change the overall flow of the movie, while others can be catastrophic, leading your main character to die and the story to end.
Where is she?
Yeah, she shoved me and went that way.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. She's a little shaking in the back of my arm, but it's fine. She just left. You might still be able to catch her.
Thank you, thank you. See a woman run through this way just now?
Lady in a medical gown?
Yes. She's very dangerous. Where is she? Shouldn't waste police time.
But I swear she...
The story itself revolves around an ancient princess who renounced her life, title, and riches to become a pirate. Her name is Marchanda Damiente. After teaming up with another famous pirate, Red Cap Morgan, they plundered the seas for years. Eventually their past caught up with them, and Marchanda entrusted her share of the loot to Red Cat, who in turn gave her a wrist device that would lead her back to her and the plunder. Marchanda tried to lose her pursuers in the Antarctic, but was trapped and frozen in ice along with her ship. Hundreds of years later, her body was recovered and she was revived, her wrist device still working. In a strange place with no real way of communicating, she stumbles across Mia, a bartender of a tiny, crummy bar with big dreams of exploring the world. Mia decides to help Marchanda, and this is where the story takes place. As Mia, you must make decisions about how to help Marchanda. Do you help her find the treasure? Do you turn her into the police? A lot unfolds throughout the hour or so the story takes place that I don't want to ruin, so I won't go into more detail here. Mia and the Dragon Princess is a live-action movie, and one that does not take itself too seriously. It's campy, silly, and at times downright hilarious. I found myself laughing constantly and enjoying the choices I made going through the story. Right from the get-go, you have access to a story tree that shows you how many different branching paths there are, and I was surprised at how many there actually are. There are multiple endings, some good and some bad, as well as multiple ways to die and end the story early. There's also an extra layer added on top to make it a little more gamey. Each choice you make affects different stats, and based on these stats you may go down completely different story paths that wouldn't be available otherwise. For instance, one path requires you to be rude to almost everyone that ends up skipping a large part of the interactions you'd have if you had been nice. These kinds of choices do make the game interesting and replayable, as the trophies are tied to seeing the different endings and making different choices. After you've seen a scene once, you can skip it to the next decision, which makes multiple playthroughs more enjoyable. However, some of the scenes can't be skipped, and it took me a good 7 to 8 times through the movie to unlock everything, so not being able to skip those scenes can be a little tiring. The acting, action, and special effects overall were enjoyable. While the story and characters themselves were a little predictable, I really enjoyed the game and would definitely recommend it. Mia and the Dragon Princess is available now on PC, Mac, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, S and X, Switch, iOS, and Android. A big thank you to Home Run PR and Wales Interactive for providing me with a review copy of the game on PS5. What do you guys think of Mia and the Dragon Princess? Let me know in the comments down below. And as always, happy gaming.